I know the people at the Vienna Boys Choir quite well myself, and you might be interested to learn that we are planning to do a joint concert with the Vienna Boys Choir next year in Cambridge. The Vienna Boys are touring in England, and we're going to try to arrange for them to come to Cambridge and sing with us in our own chapel, which is a very exciting prospect. Our choir is different from the Vienna Boys Choir in that, although the Vienna Boys Choir does sing sometimes for services, they sing each Sunday morning at the Hofburg Kapelle, it's mainly, as I understand it, the Vienna Boys Choir is mainly a concert choir, and they have 4 different choirs which go on concert tours. For us, we're a smaller choir. We only have 1 choir, and our principal duties are to sing in our college chapel. The boys sing 5 days a week during the school terms. And so we are principally what we would call a liturgical choir, singing sacred music, not so much secular music. But insofar as we exist not only to provide music for our audiences, but also to educate young children in the art of singing and to teach musicianship to them, then in that sense I think we're very similar. Ensemble, so that everybody sings really well together. Good blend, so that you try to bring the voices together so that they're making what we would say a homogeneous sound. This means, for example, having everybody singing with the same vowel sound, the same vowel color, and the same volume, because clearly if you have 6 people standing together and 5 are singing quite softly and 1 is singing loudly, then you don't have a blend. So you have to get them all doing the same thing. And then, of course, to achieve good intonation, good tuning, is very important, and that requires people to have a good musical ear, to be listening, and then to have a vocal technique. Well, when the young boys get to the age of about 13, as you say, they have to leave the choir. Sometimes their voice has not yet changed before they leave. It just depends when that happens for them. Some of them come back after 5 years at secondary school to be a university student.
Wow.
But even if they don't do that, your question, what do they take away with them? I think, or I hope, they take away, first of all, a lifelong love of music. Secondly, if they want to carry on doing music in the rest of their lives, I hope they take away a really good, basic, fundamental understanding and skill in music that they can use in different ways, either as an adult singer or as an instrumentalist or a conductor, or, and this is also important, or as an informed member of an audience, because all of us need audiences to listen to our performances. I think beyond those specifically musical things, I would hope they take with them various qualities and ideals really about life. So care for detail, teamwork, punctuality, responsibility, all those sort of virtues. I would say the 2 most important things are to, in a way, make it very simple and direct, just open and straightforward. So the best example is to think of a little baby lying on the floor, lying on its back on the floor, screaming. That's perfect voice production, because there's no tension. They just breathe and they let out the sound, and they're not thinking, oh, I've got to do this, or I've got to do that, or they just do it perfectly naturally. So that the extent, I mean, it starts with a good posture and good free breathing and open throat, space in the mouth, resonance, and as natural as possible and as free from tension as possible. So if you get like that, it won't be good.